Hey everyone, this is Ion and welcome back to another Let's Play The Sims 3, my main family. As you can see, I have quite a few kids now. It's been a while since we've done a video on this, and both Aurora and Christopher continued to show a wish for more children, so they kept having children. We do have the twins here, Sonia and Sonora, and we have Tyler, who is our youngest toddler, and Samantha, who shall be a child pretty soon, so we're excited about that. So we can go ahead and get her a bedroom. Having so many toddlers, on the aging, how I had it, they were taking quite a while to move up in age, so they're all quite young. And taking care of that many kind of was a problem. Not to mention during work and everything, they have been able to get a lot done. They have both gotten to the tops of their careers. Christopher's gotten his lifetime wish of a perfect aquarium. Aurora's been working on her writing, and still neither of them have even made it to becoming an adult. So I did decide to lower the aging a little bit. It was at 384 days for a lifetime, and I cut that in half down to 192. Aging really is just a balance of how you play The Sims and how many families you have. I'm only playing 2 families at a time right now, and having aging up that high, I was able to get quite a lot done, so we went ahead and turned that down. But anyways, one thing we're really just doing is building up our funds. We're going to have to furnish these bedrooms when the kids grow up, and we should probably go ahead and furnish this first one for Samantha real quick, because she will be having her birthday. And we have quite a bit of money, so let's just get some nice things. For Samantha to have. She can have that. Let's get her a little dresser. I like this white one, it's cute. And some end tables for her bed. I'm not sure if I like that one very much. But at the same time, we want to make it seem like it's for a child, so these look pretty good here. And still pretty simple, doesn't have to have a whole lot. Let's get her a light. Just a cute little light. Get her a pink one, that's cool. She does have the overhead light, so now she'll have this one too. We do have curtains. We put in curtains. Looks like I didn't get all of them. Alright, let's go back to her bedroom. Let's see if we can find any cute decorations. Just get her a painting. We'll throw that there. And maybe a plant. They don't actually sit on anything. Let's just put this plant right here in the corner. That's nice. So again, a nice simple room for Samantha to have once she grows up. We have decorated Aurora and Christopher's main bedroom quite a bit. They got a TV here now. They've got a dresser. Again, just some end tables. Not a whole lot going on. Pretty basic. It is a little bit more expensive stuff just because we have the money for it now. We have finished up both bathrooms. And this being the bigger bedroom, we'll probably keep the twins in here. And then we'll go ahead and redo Tyler's room once that time comes. Let's go ahead and put this stove downstairs for Samantha to play with. Maybe we'll even move this over a little bit. And then just get her some toys maybe. Kids' room right there. Some toys. And she has her little baker's oven. That's cool. We did learn all these as a toddler. Let's just get her another little dollhouse. There's the one upstairs. She'll have this one here too. We'll go ahead and put that in the corner there. Actually, let's go ahead and move that dresser back. And then put the dollhouse on the other side. There we go. So again, a simple room with some toys. She can learn from the little baker oven there. And I didn't mean to get that name right. I don't know how I knew that, but that's cool. And that's pretty good. And maybe we can get the other little babies some high chairs. And we could just stick these right over here. There we go. Perfect. So let's go back to our game. We are just working on continuing our skills and making money that way. So we're going to go ahead and feed all these fish so they stay alive. These are perfect fish. And I believe we do have some that aren't perfect over here. We'll scoop those out. Alright, and then we'll get Tyler out of his crib. And we'll go to the little town. Let's just find a little place for him to fish. We haven't fished at the science facility yet. I believe that's where the robot fish are. As you can see, it is customized. I did that myself, so I did have to go through and add the robot fish. So I know for a fact they are there. But again, they would have been at the science facility anyways. So we'll go ahead and do that. And let's see if we know exactly what we can fish with to get those robot fish. We can fish with piranha. We don't have any piranha. So maybe we should go somewhere where we can catch some piranha. And then we'll just save those up. I believe there's some piranha out at this lake. So we're going to go here. And let's look at this. There are piranha there, so we're going to go ahead and try to catch some piranha so we can have those to fish with next time. Now to catch a piranha, we're going to need some minnows. And to catch minnows, we're just going to need the apples. So again, there's no minnows here. So let's just fish with whatever we have and see if we can catch some piranhas. Right now in our backpack we just have other fish. So let's go to our fridge and get some vegetables. Alright, let's go ahead and just throw in all the cheese, all the grapes, and we'll just stick with that and see how that works. We're going to go ahead and have him fish with cheeses for alley catfish, grapes it doesn't say, so we'll try grapes. Alright, let's get Aurora up. She's going to need to take care of the kids real quick, and then she's probably going to work on her book. Again, she is working on her writing. Tyler is over there learning some skills by himself, so that's good. Let's give the kids a bottle, play with them, snuggle them. By then we'll probably have to change their diaper, so we'll do that. Let's wake her up. She doesn't have an opportunity to get pumped, so we're going to try to keep her in a good mood so she can do that when Christopher gets home to take care of the kids. We did get a minnow, so that's good. I believe I have a perfect minnow already. Yep, right there. So that's just a minnow we can use to catch those piranha. Babies do wake up quite often. And Tyler still hasn't worked on any of his skills as a toddler yet. So we're working on that. Go ahead and do that and then potty train Tyler. It looks like we're a little too late for that. So let's just change Tyler. Alright, and then we're going to need to go downstairs and get something to eat. Alright, let's put the babies in a high chair. That's something we can try out because we have those now. And then we'll go back and continue cooking this. See how Christopher's doing. Apparently he's invisible for a second. That's okay. Alright, we got 3 minnows now. Let's go ahead and we can actually mount these fish. I didn't realize that. So let's start fishing with those minnow and see if we can start catching some piranhas. It shows right here, once you actually read the books, what the bait will catch. That's good. We haven't finished all the books yet. And here they are, those 3 books. And see, we have finished the robot fish one. That's why we know what we need for that. Alright. We got both our kids in the high chair. Let's see if we can feed them or anything. And let's give them some food. And then we're going to go ahead and eat ourselves. That's cute. We have about a teleportation pad. That's just because we could. We had a lot of lifetime points, as you can see. We still have 33,000. So we'll work on some other things. She's a speedy cleaner, legendary host. She's observant. She learns traits quickly. And she's eye candy. Those are ones we've had for quite a while. We got all those when we were working on our charisma. And let's teach Tyler to walk. Let's see if we can find Samantha somewhere. Okay, she's over there playing. It looks like these babies do need a little bit of attention, so let's do that. Give them a bottle. Then after that we'll change their diaper. Samantha's growing up. Like I said, just caring for these babies can be a lot of work. So let's slow it down a bit. Where's Samantha right here? Going upstairs. Aurora's growing up. She's now an adult. Again, she doesn't seem too much different. And Christopher will be aging up as well. After that, we'll continue fishing with our minnow. Alright, and we'll just spruce up Samantha a bit. We're going to change her look. And then we'll go downstairs and get her some clothes. see how our babies are doing. All right. Here we have Samantha. Let's fix her hair. Something just cute. Not over the top. Again, there's not a whole lot of options for kids, but we can just find something that'll work out good. There we go. We don't want to make her seem too old, but at the same time not too young. I think we'll probably just stick with that for now. She's got a little bow. Looks like a kid, so that's good. Yeah, let's just give her regular kid eyebrows. That's good. And probably no makeup. She's still quite young. So we're just going to leave it at that. And she's going to go ahead and go downstairs and check out the dresser, get some clothes.
There we got it. Mashku. Oh.
Alright. Let's see where Tyler's at. Tyler's downstairs. He does need to pee, so let's potty train him while we have the chance. Alright, let's get some everyday clothes. I don't quite remember what her traits are, so we're just going to go with something that's cute for a little girl. It's not over the top, but at the same time. We want something just a little casual. There you go. I think that's nice. So we'll stick with that. Get her some shoes. Perfect. We're not going to worry too much about these other clothes here. We're just going to leave them as they are. So we'll just keep this close and we'll continue on. Alright, again Aurora's going to potty train Tyler. It's already getting late, so let's have Christopher finish up here. Let's see if we caught any piranha. Okay, looks like we fished with minnow all day and we still caught no piranha. And he's eating grapes while he's out there. Alright, so let's go ahead and send him home. And he can get something to eat. Let's grab a plate of these leftovers that have been here all day, put them away. And when Aurora finishes, so we'll go ahead and put Tyler in the crib. We can sell off one of these because we now have Samantha grown up. can see Tyler's really close to learning that. How to go to the bathroom by himself, so that'll be good. And let's see how tired Tyler is. Yeah, let's go ahead and send him to bed. Aurora will need to change his diaper first. Christopher will be on his home. He'll eat, put away the leftovers, and then he'll go to sleep. And apparently, Aurora did get her opportunity to get pumped today, so we'll go ahead and do that tomorrow. She still has quite a bit of energy for it being this late, but we're going to go ahead and send her to bed anyways. That way she'll be ready for the morning. And it looks like those leftovers already became bad. Alright, Christopher's taking his shower. Goes Samantha, she found her own bed. And it looks like we have another baby waking up. Again, I've had to utilize both these parents just to keep all these babies happy, and even then it's been a hard time. We've called nannies over just to take care of them, even if they're home sometimes. Well, let's see if Samantha picked up any skills. Apparently she did get grumpy when she grew up to a child. So we'll see how that plays out in the rest of the game. Alright, and they're all going to go to sleep. So we'll go ahead and see them in the morning, and we'll be right back.